Try these tips to grow large plants and tasty tomatoes. Tips for tomatoes. Right behind me here you can see a few tomato plants that are 6 to 7 feet tall, and I'd like to show you how I'm accomplishing that. These tips all have to do with two major areas. The first one is planting and the second one is watering. First of all, when I buy my little tomato plant, I plant at least half of the whole plant in the ground. So if you measure from the bottom of the pot to the top of the leaves, put at least half of the plant in the ground. Second, plant the tomatoes about 3 feet apart so each one has enough space to grow. The third tip for planting is to use organic soil conditioner. Here's an example of that from a bag I've used. And what this does for the tomato plants is it gives it loose soil for the roots to expand through, and also it adds nutrients to the soil that the plants need. When I use this, I use about a 50-50 mix with the regular soil in the ground, and that seems to be a good ratio. Fourth, I use Epsom salt. After the plants are in the ground, I take a couple handfuls of this and sprinkle it around each plant. And I also use this during the growing season also. So maybe about 2 or 3 times during the summer and fall after that, I'll add a couple more handfuls to each plant. My next tips for you are all about watering. Tip number 1 for watering is to use rainwater. Here you can see my collection system for my rainwater in this barrel right here. I give each plant about half a gallon of water per day from my rain barrel here. Tomato plants love fish fertilizer. My final tip for you is to use fish fertilizer. It comes in a bottle, it stinks, but the plants love it. Just pour a quick little bit in there, like that. It's about equal to a capful. I've been using this for about 3 years. As you can see, it's an old bottle, and I still have about a quarter of a bottle in there, so it lasts a long time. And after you pour about a capful of that in there, just turn your water on, stirring it up. I hope you get great results. Happy growing!